Welcome back to Skiddy Automotive. So if you saw the thumbnail, which you probably did, it is not clickbait. The truck is being retired, kinda. It's being retired from burnout competitions. Um, some things happened, and to be honest with you, partially doing the long travelings and not having a big setup like the rest of pretty much all of the competitors, it's really hard to continue doing that knowing you're not getting anything out of it. Um, so
It's fun.
it is fun.
It's hard on a vehicle,
It's hard on the vehicle.
and you build and you put this much money into something, and you can go 3 times a year, twice a year. It's just not worth it.
Yeah. So the truck is technically going to be retired from burnouts unless there's something, a big event close by. But if not, then it probably will never do an actual burnout again. With that being said, the truck is not going anywhere. We are going to be converting it to drag racing and start getting into the drag world with the truck. Not only the fact of what we already said about why we're not going, there is a big reason we're having this conversation, because this unfortunately is going to be the last video for probably a month, 2 months, even possibly 3 months. And I'm going to go ahead and let Dad explain why.
So, unfortunate events. Nothing we did, but we have to move. It's a blessing in disguise because you always hear what's out front. We are going to a place that's quieter, and there's something big going to happen. So you need to put that notification on, because you're going to want to see our next video in a couple to few months. We got some big things happening. We are staying in the South Carolina area, but we are moving out of our immediate area.
Yeah, out of town. So the truck's a little bit going to be put on hold. Most of our builds will be put on hold until we get moved and everything gets situated. Don't get too nervous. It's not the last time you'll see the pink truck. It might be put a little bit on the back burner even once we come back, because there's a couple other things that we have to get to, like the Scion
and with the Scion, we had the head redone, completely redone. The where the cam goes in, that was warped, so that's completely done. We got all the parts, but we just got put on hold because of the move. So the C30, the owner has the money to start buying parts for that. But when we come back, the Scion is the first thing that's going, so we can put that out and get that gone for sale. Gone. That's the only reason we're doing it, is we're fixing it to sell it. And then we'll probably be working on both of these at the same time, video to video.
Because for the most part, I have just pretty much about everything I need for this. Mine is a drive shaft and the possibility of a cam upgrade, which when we come back, we'll probably have more updates on that and be able to talk to you a little bit more about that, because we are going to be changing some things. But everything else, we pretty much have everything to get this truck moving again.
Yeah,
it's just
so
the time to be able to put it together and all that kind of stuff, and it's just going to have to be put on hold for a little bit.
Other than the drive shaft, we had everything to do the summer nats in USA.
But unfortunately, with the move and everything going on, we are not going to Summer Knots, which I'm not very happy about, because I keep getting an email saying that I am approved, but have to buy tickets, and I'm not buying tickets because we're not going.
And it's a once in a lifetime thing, but it's right in the middle of our move. So it's just, with everything happening, it's just impossible to make it. So
we figured this was kind of a way to step out of the burnout world and kind of step into the drag racing world.
And I think we're going to do 8th Mile. And then probably by April, we're going to be painting a drag car. And he is going to be helping her get into the drag racing world. He's a well-known drag racer, and he's having us paint it, and he's going to be helping her get started on this trip. So
with that being said, we're going to go ahead and send it off and let you guys watch the rest of the video. We hope you guys enjoy.
see you later. This video, we are going to be working back on the Denali. So I put new air shocks on it. You might have seen the problem. They're bad. So I put new ones on, and it still didn't work. So I went to FS Auto, and they hooked it up on the computer, and they pushed it manually to turn the pump on. Wouldn't turn on. So I had to buy one. So in this video, we are going to be taking the wheel off, and no more struggles with the wheels. Got a new impact. I'll be using some of my new tools from Christmas. But let's get to it. Yeah, I got to jack it up, I know.
What the heck? That is weird.
Okay, let's jack it up.
Tell you, the Denali needs a good buff. Maybe a wash too.
I'm thinking about getting some wipe on clear.
That's moving.
Okay. To see if it'll get rid of some of this.
Well, maybe.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe it wasn't. The impact. Do we need maybe some? Dad just had to mess with it a little bit.
Yeah, it's brand new. Had to run some oil through it.
We're gonna get a bit of slander if you don't put a jack stand under this vehicle.
What?
We're gonna get some slander if you don't put a jack stand under this vehicle.
Look at it. No air, so it's like sucking in.
Oh.
So. Okay, so here's the old girl that I'm gonna be. I gotta figure out where the other bolts are. Oh, they're right there. Hole right there to get the one, two on the back. Whole thing will come off. I gotta figure out up there. But so with this right here, so this is hooked to your arm. So if this starts squatting, this is gonna kick this on, which then kicks this on. Blows these up. The reason they look like this is because this hasn't worked. So every time you shock it, it's suction. So as soon as I get this working, it will start. It will start. So I'm gonna get the one out first. Get this down here.
Okay.
So there's two bolts on the back side, and on the inside there's one, and there's a hole right here in the frame, and then this will pop down, and then I'll start unhooking wires. There's a vent up here.
Pay for that phone, I'd rather it not break. Just in case y'all were curious, I got that for him for Christmas.
She got it for me, but she'll be using it. That was 13 millimeter.
Stuck on something in the front.
And there we go. Put it over here.
Ooh.
Okay. We'll see if this is the right one. Probably. Yeah, this. So this is a big. Let's get it out.
It looks shiny.
But it looks the same.
Except... Oh, is that in that box?
So, there's a little plug down here. And this will basically will work with a couple different options. So you got to see which one you have. So, match that. Plug this in here. Now this one is ready. Slides on.
Should slide on right in there.
There we go. So that's all on. Now the other thing, we got this. Now this. Do we have that on this?
Is that the sensor? Because it sure does look like it.
Well, that one right. Okay. That's the same thing. And I unhooked there. Yeah, so there and there. So basically, this is farther out. I don't need it because we unhooked it from right here and right here. Yeah, I forgot I slid this down. Okay, but it even still has the same dent in it. Isn't that crazy? So this thing is basically there's a filter in here. This is what up out of the way. I'll zip tie this up because I think I broke the clip.
Nice
that was in there.
Man.
I don't care. So let's get the wrench. We don't need this with this.
Had it one time and you already got that tool dirty.
That's what it's for. So basically, these go in and slide, and this will go in and everything will slide together. So
Let's put it on.
I want to get it put on here first, and then
Hey, Dad.
hey, what?
Look at the bag on the shot.
Yeah, because the air was let out.
Yeah, I
There
didn't
was
even notice it.
the air. Okay, that's on. So when I was the last video we worked on this, I took the front axles on, it didn't work. I put them back in, started moving. So what I'm thinking is there's I don't know the name of it, but in the transfer case, it'll go to the least resistance. So with no axles in the front, then all the power went to that. No power went back here. So that's what happened. But while I was working on that, it was off camera. I was by myself. I threw these in real quick. So that's why these are new. So I did that and that. And now putting this on. So I'm basically putting that tape on there so it'll stick on my finger. So there's a hole in the frame. I'm trying to put it with all this dirt dropping on my face. Got that. Where's my nut? Where's the nut? You see a shiny nut?
No. Where'd you put it?
Right here.
No.
That's on. My fingers. Where did all those go?
In there.
No, the finger fitness. Never mind. Had to stop recording for a second. So, sorry about that. Had to clear some storage. But putting the tire back on, put it down, and we're going to see if the pump works when we start it up.
Am I supposed to be noticing something?
It's on. I don't want to blow up when I'm right here. Did it come up?
I'm not sure.
You didn't see the whole thing come up?
No, I'm not sure.
Okay, watch.
Yeah, I think it's lifting you. Yeah, I think you did it.
See how high it is?
Yeah.
Yep. Both bags are buried up.
You fixed it.
We fixed it. You know why we fixed it? This is our tow pig. This will tow vehicles.
Yeah. Didn't before. Well, it did, but not gracefully.